Yesterday, I made a post at the Project Management Research Institute about Net Promoter Score. It is a very simple score, very easy to work out. And it is the dream ratio for any CEO or a marketing head or a product owner of any product or service. The question is, how many of our customers will refer the product to potential customers? So this is the million-dollar question for which every CEO or marketing professional or a product owner seeks the answer. So Net Promoter Score gives an indication for this. It is very simple. You conduct a survey, and the key question in the survey can be, what is the likelihood of you recommending this product or service to others on a 1 to 10 scale? And on the highest, 10 is higher than 1. So the top level, 9 and 10, yeah, that is a good sign. Those customers will refer the product or service to potential customers. Whereas the lowest spectrum, they are the dissatisfied customers. And the middle spectrum, they are the fence sitters who can be influenced by competitor influences. So after conducting the survey, you take the top profile, 9 and 10, what is the percentage of the total? And at the lowest strata, you take the percentage and subtract the supporters or the people who are highly satisfied with the product, who are likely to recommend it to others. From that percentage, you subtract the dissatisfied customers' percentage. There you get the Net Promoter Score. Higher the Net Promoter Score, it is the better. And it can vary from -100 to +100. Because if all your customers are unhappy, then you get -100. But if all your customers are extremely happy and they're likely to recommend your product or service to potential customers, then you are likely to get a +100. Higher the Net Promoter Score, better will be the success of the product. The same Net Promoter Score can be applied for stakeholder management as well within the project context. So we all know that a stakeholder is anybody who can be affected positively or negatively by doing a project or by delaying a project. And we have these high power, high interest stakeholders who are the real supporters of the project. And we should ensure that they are always motivated and enthusiastic about the whole thing. And a higher Net Promoter Score from this high power, high interest, or all high interest stakeholders is critical. So Net Promoter Score is a good ratio to manage stakeholder engagement as well. And when we are in product development also, this is a great score to maintain or use, because we always start with the minimum viable product when we go with the product development. This minimum viable product itself must be exciting to the potential users. Otherwise, in the crossing the chasm, they've classified the early adopters, the majority, and the fence sitters. The segmentation is there. So if the minimum viable product itself is not exciting and it doesn't generate a good Net Promoter Score, it will not cross the chasms defined in the book, crossing the chasm. So a product owner should be careful while defining the minimum viable product itself, because the minimum viable product itself must be really appealing to the segment it is addressing. Otherwise, the product will not move on to address the needs of the next segment of the potential users. It is a very useful thing. And then there is another indicator, that is the mood indicator of the stakeholders. So once in a while, we can analyze how they are, what is their mood with respect to the product or service. And that is an indicator for Net Promoter Score as well. So these two things, is mood indicators and the Net Promoter Score, periodic surveys, and actions to maintain a high Net Promoter Score will help us to manage the product or the project better. For more details about this, please visit the link which I provided in the description of this video. So that will take you to the page at the Project Management Research Institute with respect to Net Promoter Score. Thank you.